said that there was some very inconsistency
No,
that he addressed.
That was his truth, not mine.
Sim's the whole ass
Hey.
dude.
Thought the story sounds good.
A corner like thousands of others across the country. It's the place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change.
Funk is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. Soon as you hear that groove, I know I got you.
What up, what up, what up? Good evening, good people. I want to welcome you to episode 29 of The Corner Convo. My name is Armand. Say what you want, just spell my name right. Y'all heard me?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Hey, B, what up, what up, what up, what up? Talk to me.
You got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know it's country that you know how to go where I need to go to get it better. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stand to show me I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing.
Brother Smart Guy, you know who he is. What up?
Wrestle with an alligator. I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad.
Last but not least, man, the man that came in with a fresh cut, fresh out the makeup chair. Let's go to Big Stace.
Fresh out the makeup chair.
You better go somewhere with that black power shit.
What you want,
You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this rhyme.
I am handsome today. God damn.
That's how you feel?
Hey.
That's how you feel?
That's every day.
Up,
Hey, I feel good. I appreciate everybody's love and representing me. You know, all on the page. Goodwill wishes. I'm here. I'm in the building. You feel me?
Hey.
And fuck the Bears. That's all I gotta say about that.
I want to give a huge shout out to my Corner Convo co-host, if you will, my three friends who completely wasted about 3 hours of their time watching the Chicago Bears, whatever their name is, the Bernstein Bears. They guys are trash. But go ahead, you guys.
Dude said Bernstein Bears. I mean, I'm sure McKinday could attest as well. I just feel like New Orleans gave us every single opportunity, but once that guy, I don't even know his name, nor will I address it because he's a straight bum. Once he dropped the ball in the end zone, that was the game right there. They did waste our time, took us into half, down 7-3, and then hey, the defense did what they were supposed to do. Everybody else should just leave the town. I mean, leave the city. Fuck you, the Bears. I hate you, and that's all I got for them.
All I can say is, we contribute mightily to the Hall of Fame when it comes to defense. So, when you get drafted in the NFL, if you get drafted by the Bears, at that moment you're never going to win a championship. You're rarely going to go to the playoffs. You know that, but you're going to have a great opportunity to go to Hall of Fame because you're going to play 75% of every game. So you're going to get more snaps anybody else at any other position like that. Like how many we have? I think we have the most people next to the Green Bay Packers in the Hall of Fame, and I think 89% of them are in defense. I feel sorry for the Allen Robinsons of the world. He's a top-notch receiver. I feel sorry for whichever offensive players get drafted next year. Let us apologize in advance because hopefully we get a new coach and a new quarterback.
That's really good. Both of you guys sound like y'all really gave a fuck when y'all knew the outcome was going to be what it was going to be from the jump. I mean, this is time. You just gave your whole spiel. You just gave your whole spiel, bro. You just finished talking literally. Knock that shit off. Your birthday was 3 weeks ago, dog. Knock it off, bro. Okay. 340 hit. McKinney be on some, he on some bullshit, man. 340 hit. Yes, as a Chicago native, I watch these organizations because they're on TV. They will cancel a completely good game, especially in basketball, and make you watch this trash.
There's no other game going on during that game.
And while the Bears were getting beat up in every facet of the game, clock control, making Mitch Trubisky look worse than he actually is by dropping passes, fucking up, falling. The Bulls were locked in the battle with the LA Clippers, which made me laugh. It tripped me the fuck out, you know. But to say this about the Bears, man, look here. It's a shame that fans, they wasted a hardcore fan base, die-hard fans, because they refuse to draft properly. They refuse to make the proper calls on coaching. It's just what it's gonna be, man. If you come into these games with expectations, like expecting to win, kill yourself, man. That's it.
Moving on.
You know, you guys.
Well, then you're a punch. There's three of you. 3 punches. You should.
Yeah.
This dude always
got to do it. You know,
couldn't wait
I have nothing to say. They shouldn't have gotten that far. They lost 6 games in a row. Their playoff, getting into
definitely
playoff,
didn't lose
someone else losing. We can take one good thing out of this Bears season, though. I was number 1 with my picks. So shout out to me. I knew this day was coming. I knew they were going to lose. I would have finished the series
13-3. 13-3. I was 12-4.
The best part is he goes, "What did I finish the series? It's not a series."
Series, yeah.
Whatever. That's how far removed I am from the trash ass Chicago Bears. Secondly, while we're talking about it, Dion, feel free to quick pay me so I can get my my Hooters.
I've already had this conversation. I actually watched a show. I specifically said go out to dinner. Thank you.
What?
I'm following through with the bet that we chose to do. I specifically said out to dinner with a good friend of mine. And can we move on, man? Fuck the Bears. Damn.
This is why the corner combo is necessary, because people lie on the corner.
This is what happens when you lose sleep. Y'all could have got proper rest during the Bears game to watch that shit. Dion's cranky now. He lost.
No, I just want to move past them. I'm disgusted that I sat on my couch and wasted time with my son, his friend. Let's go, bro.
It's a nice couch, though.
Thank you.
Let's do this. Shout out to Jay Illa. Is he still the DJ over there when they play their home games?
They don't. I don't think they do it now during COVID, but yeah, he's still.
But last season he was. Okay, so I feel like Illa would have been playing some Dr. Dre in some of these games. And
y'all lost to a team that got this guy out of it, bro. Lil Jordan Humphrey, bro.
Lil Jordan Humphrey. That story was hilarious. Where do y'all want to start with my boy Dre? Do y'all want to actually? You know what? Yeah, let's get on Dre. Let's get on Dre.
I'll say this: Pharrell on what's his name show?
Drink Champs.
Drink Champs. On Drink Champs, brother was saying that Pharrell was the greatest producer of all time, of his era, and he called him Quincy Jones actually of this era. But Pharrell in turn said, "No, it was Dr. Dre." So, I mean, I don't think we got to spend too long knowing that Dre is definitely at the top of that list, whether you have him as number 1, number 2, or number 3. I think that Dre represents the beginning of the culture and is still putting on for the culture in a way that, you know, he's a little bit more behind the scenes now. But, at the end of the day, man, I'm glad the brother's recovering. I wanted
before I even got into the music, not to cut you off, I apologize, but I would actually just want to talk about his health. You know what I mean? Like, we kicking off the 2021, like, damn, brain aneurysms. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't make it back from that shit. And if you do,
my wife had said that those are hereditary, and you know, from blood pressure, and it's in our culture, unfortunately. And Dre, obviously, as we know, it was like a running joke where Dre was like lifting and, you know, super in shape. But you know, things happen, and
steroids and pinnacle.
I haven't heard. Yeah, I thought that was bossy, but I haven't heard anything bad since. So hopefully, he's recovering. I'm sure he's keeping it as private as possible, as I would if I was his family. But
he posted that day.
He did? Oh, okay.
Like towards the end of the day, he posted a picture of him like in the studio saying like, we getting good. So yeah, I think he's doing pretty well.
I'm glad to hear that. But as far as health, like, I mean, that's one of our biggest like kings. Like when you talk about anything in reference to hip hop music itself, you know about everybody from black, white, Hispanic. You know who the fuck Dr. Dre is. So we would be remiss to not mention that we are glad that this gentleman is he's not in the clear, but he's out of the woods, so to speak. And I'm happy that you just told me that. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when it comes to Dre, he meant a lot to hip hop, period, because to me he brought a balance to what was a East Coast dominant culture. You know, an East Coast dominant culture. And when he put on with NWA and gangster rap began to flourish and travel throughout the country to the third coast down south, which kind of gave them confidence because they weren't as technical either as the East Coast artists, their colleagues over East, you know, which Amon probably loves the fact that, you know, everything is powered by the machine over East because he's so fucking biased, man. He's very important in several ways, man. He's one of the few rap iconic OGs that can go anywhere and be recognized. Anywhere and be recognized. He is also part of one of the most fierce rap beefs ever. He's on the losing end of maybe the number 1 or 2 rap diss ever, and No Vaseline, because Cube smoked everybody in that bitch. Everybody by herself with East Coast production on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And then
that's what we do. We bring the best out.
You're from Chicago, bro, okay? Stop it. You're from the Midwest. Knock it off. Okay.
I can have my East Coast bias, man. It's okay.
Knock it off, man. You do. But you know, how many producers can you name from over East that's on top of Dre? Probably none, bro. But I compare Dre to Jordan, be quiet, in this manner. Outside of their actual craft, they have put on for the culture in a way that will never be forgotten. Jordan has the Jordan brand, bro. That shoe will be the number 1 seller probably forever. Dre has Beats by Dre. He set the standard. When the Billionaire Boys Club comes in and wants to purchase you and buy you out, you have hit a niche in your market that they know they can't overcome. They can't get around. They have to go through you to get that bad boy. And so they bought that shit. Apple, I think it was Apple bought this shit. Yeah. And almost made him a billionaire.
No, that was now.
You know what I'm saying? So Dre, his standing in the game, if he never does anything else, which he won't, he stopped doing a lot of beats toward the end of his career, and his proteges took over, and they did a good job. He did a damn good job of teaching them. And I give Dre lots of love because of him and the West Coast, the Death Row family, Ice Cube and all of them, I realized rap was bigger than the East, and it gave me variety to my playlist and my moods and everything, bro. So get well, and don't let your wife get all that money, fam.
For sure. Shout out to Dre, man. Get well, brother. We're gonna get back into Dre a little bit later. It's been going. Pause. You got, but stop with the reach. Stop with the reach.
You gotta stop saying that.
That was kind of a reach. I'm gonna give you a reach on that one.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I don't care, bro. I hate all that, man.
It's been going down. We are not a political podcast, but there are some things that we just cannot afford to ignore. All right. Let's start locally with probably Brother Abbasi's favorite man of the cloth.
Here you go.
Father Micheal Pfleger. Is that how you pronounce that?
Well, according to you, it's called flagrant.
Yeah, for sure. Man of the cloth was brought up on some, what Abbasi is calling some trumped up charges. Obviously, we don't know, but a lot of people have their thoughts and opinions about this, and we've seen this before where felonious charges come up on you. We know where you're going, bro. Ago.
We know where you're going.
What are your thoughts? Let me just start there before,
they are calling them allegations, bro. We call allegations for a reason because they have not been proven. When people want you, when the people want you, they send 2 things after you all the time. One is the IRS, and the other is sexual allegations. Them 2 will take anybody down. Just ask Bill, ask Wesley. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Ask them 2. I always have a problem with things that come up years later. I don't mind the fact that Robert Kelly's in jail. I don't mind the fact. My issue was when y'all had him dead to rights years ago, when TP2 was slamming the airwaves. And everybody was like, yeah, he got them young chicks, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get them. Now, years later, when he's got girls that are legal, just barely. They legal. They just, each state got different limits. If it's 17, he got a 17. If it's 18, he got an 18-year-old. He got that. You want to get him now. Get him when that shit's done. It's just iffy, man. And you said some wild shit out your mouth, bro. You said because if you want to say it, you can say it. But if you said because he was so invested in the Black community, you knew there was something to it, like he was covering something up. and it was
wow. You
skulls
said
and
that,
bones.
Amon?
Yeah.
Well,
He's trying to slide in the group text real slick though, bro. Give me 2 seconds.
Here's the way.
Give me 2 seconds, bro.
You ain't let him finish, buddy.
You got two courts: the court of public opinion and the court of law. The court of public opinion isn't even convicted him yet, and you saying whatever because he's sworn and he playing himself in the front of every controversy, police shootings, things like that. Fam, that speaks to another problem. Black folks are so brainwashed or so beaten over the head with church. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to have his back. Period. So for you to even go to the space where he has to have done something because he sticks up for a certain community, it's just as trash as you saying if he was Mexican or if he was Asian or even if he was black doing that, immersed in the community, that he has to be a creep because he's too far in. I don't get your point on that.
I think there's a prerequisite when
he tried so hard.
It's so good though. You
did not get it out, bro. I think it's
you knew that wasn't it, but you rolled it through. That was so good, man. It was a good job.
I believe
so good.
-2.
Prerequisite. Yeah, got you. Go ahead. Come on.
That, and this is my personal opinion, I do not know, these are not facts, okay? So do not hold me to this, listeners, okay?
So right now you're the court of public opinion, right? Let's clear it up. That's what you're being right now.
Are you gonna step, or you gonna let me talk?
I want to make sure you put yourself in the right box, man. You like finagle, bro. You like the finagle, dog. I'm making you put yourself in the box. You put me in the box already, I'm gonna put you in the box too.
Wow.
So
let's go, Bill.
What I'm saying is, I don't know this to be true, and I don't have any facts. But what I do have are several lines of men of the cloth who have been caught doing the same thing, right? They're all white. They're all from the church, the Catholic Church. Is it a huge generalization for me to say that all of them have done this? For sure it is.
Yes.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, if in fact this is true, based on the history of men of the cloth and them touching children, it would not surprise me.
All right. So I'm like, fine. If the idea is that we've seen a number of examples of this, so it lends one to believe that it's more possible than not. Here's the problem with that though. To Abasi's original point, this allegation is from 40 years ago. 40 years ago is a long time. And also to Abasi's point, there has been no mention, no utterance, no. You see, with a lot of those other people that you talked about, like with a lot of the other cases, to be really honest, what you find out is once the allegation comes up, you start to find out that, the church suppressed a previous allegation. The church moved that priest from this place to that place because of a potential allegation. None of that is on Pfleger's record. The other part that I think is really important to know is that Pfleger, in a lot of ways, over the last 10 years, has been targeted by the church. See, usually it's reverse, right? People are coming after this priest, and then the priest represents the church, and thus the church has to figure a way around it. But it's the church that has been targeting Pfleger because on numerous occasions over the last 10 years, they've tried to remove him from that parish, and he's refused to go because because that's his community. Like, understand, that's 79th and like Halstead, bro. Like, that's one of the toughest communities in the city, and that dude literally be out there every day. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I used to teach around the corner from there. That dude is one of the hardest working people for a community. There are people in our own community that don't work nearly as hard as this dude right now, man.
Well, then, goddammit, we need to step it up. Whoever is in that
space. That's cool. But I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to leave it at this. The fact that every time the church tries to remove him from his post, the community comes out in numbers and in full power and says, no, that's our pastor. That's who we want. So the church is basically being told, you don't run shit, and they don't like that.
Yep.
And they've never been told that. and they've never been forced to follow anybody. Pfleger's the only one to do it. I've met the man a few times, man. He is one of the most stand-up dudes. I don't know his personal background. I would find it completely surprising and shocking. This were remotely true, man. That is one of the most stand-up brothers in the community. There should be no bad words said about the man, period.
So if this is true, is there statutes of limitations on, because it was 40 years ago, he shouldn't be brought up?
Well, that's the thing. He's not going to jail. He would just get removed from the parish. He's not gonna.
He's already been removed. It's just they're doing an investigation.
No, he hasn't been removed. He agreed. He agreed to.
Well, that's what I meant. Pending investigation.
Right.
So the church protects you if you touch children. What you say?
No, but
you the one that put all of the history on the deck.
Kende, can you tell him that in the black community, if you do know this stat, because I don't know it offhand, bro, in the black community, the majority of occurrences of sexual assaults on minors are happen within what?
In your family.
Your fucking family, dude. Don't go sit here blaming the fucking church or archdiocese, bro, when the main problem is inside our fucking community, dog. Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Look, you make
coming right at you, Amon.
You make a fair point, but do not. I'm
not absolving him, bro. I'm not absolving him.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Cool. All right, no problem. No problem there.
Hey, I did meet him though. As the beginning said, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
There it is. I knew it was some bias.
I did meet him at my nephew's prom, bro. And you try to read people. I want to see who's this man that gets all this love, attention, and never missteps. The police hate him. White people hate him. The church hate him. Let me see what's to this motherfucker. Nice conversation. I'm a people reader. I didn't get any bad vibes off of him, but you know, like you said previously, you said, man, sometimes wolves can be in sheep's clothing. I didn't get it. And McKinney about the history of how things go a lot of times. And it's just not there, dog. If it's true, I'm fucking wrong.
Me and him, I low-key got out of my body sitting at a community table with him once. I shouldn't have, but I got out of my body because I disagreed with a point he was trying to make about, you know, the way to growing our community wasn't economic. And I got real upset. And so I got out of my body. Let me tell you something. That dude, step for step, he the first. I'm gonna put it like this. And I'm gonna end it like this. He the first one outside when it's time to be on the block, and he the last one to leave when it's time to make sure everybody's safe. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Fair enough. I don't want to throw no smut on this guy's name, and I don't want to sound ignorant, because I got a lot of ignorant shit going on in my head right now. But I want to use the platform responsibly. But,
yes, that's a good idea.
Just know I have some wild shit that I really want to say, but I'm a scale back.
Lakers are 6, bro. Lakers are 6. Don't worry.
So while we're there, obviously they didn't bring up, or they didn't arrest the officers in Wisconsin. Where are you guys at with that? I know we talked about that in like our maybe 3rd, 4th show when this originally happened.
I'm gonna throw this to Dion, but I'm gonna just put the one point out there, which is this: to Abbasi's earlier point about being tried in the media, being tried by public opinion. I have never, in the history of me being alive, watching these things, I have never seen the investigators come out with a decision of whether to bring charges. They did a 2-hour court case. They literally held the whole trial without a judge, without attorneys. They said, this is what the defense attorney would say. This is what the prosecutor would say. And then this is what the judge. It was literally a trial in the media.
Interesting.
Never
Where you at with it, Dion?
I mean, it's not even surprising anymore. I mean, I hate to sound that way, but it's not a surprise. Everybody, I hope they weren't clamoring to the TV thinking something different was going to happen.
You said clamoring?
Clamoring.
3.
Thanks. Y'all go, man.
But I'll
spell it, Amon. Spell
another one for you, man. I'll put the kibosh.
I know you don't know.
I'll put the kibosh on them.
I'll put the kibosh on it by saying this: stop waiting for something to happen that you know deep down isn't. Also, watching the video, they have a little more than some other videos that we've seen as well for this to make sense. So the gentleman is alive, which is the blessing in the disguise, I would say, but it's not surprising. And hopefully him and his family are compensated, whether it's monetarily or just in his mindset to move on with their lives.
Right. Well, I'll put it like this, man. To hear that verdict and at the same time watch what was going on Capitol Hill, bro, it lets you know where we still live at. It absolutely lets you know where we still live, man. But going back to the video, we talked about it on our earlier show, there's no way this guy should get around to his driver's door to get into the car, to attempt to get in the car by any well-trained officer. See my hand in front of my face like goofball? But but any well-trained officer, man, that shouldn't have happened. You shot him in the back 7 times, which means his front had to pass you. You saw the video, his front passed you to open the car door and get in. Then you thought, okay, now we're in trouble. Not with the knife in his hand. But this is how Wisconsin needs to do it. The people there, we as a community of people, the Black community, need to get behind Wisconsin, encourage Wisconsin to vote that AG out. Get him out of there. Kentucky needs to do the same with Daniel Cameron. Get that fuck boy out of there. Get him out. That's how change starts, man. And because they don't receive criminal charges, I'm following up to see if they will receive charges or punishment via their department, such as firing or suspending. But Wisconsin is a different state, man. If they do get in trouble anyway or fired, they'll be picked up in another county doing something else, bro. And
it's the same thing with the church. It's the same thing with the church. They have you find out that these people have been moved from this district to that district because there were complaints filed against them. This is the same protective, it's the same protective idea. Yep. I mean, I will say, like, and I'm just being straight up, like, I think that the Blake situation is not the same as the George Floyd situation. It's not the same as the Breonna Taylor situation. Like, I don't want to put those in the same category. This is a very different situation. I do think that the way it was handled in the media is irresponsible. But yeah, like to Abasi's point and to Dion's point, really, you have to expect these things, and we got to find ways to get the people out of the decision-making power so that we can begin to expect something else.
Yep.
I read the other day that police.
Hold on. You what the other day?
Yeah, sometimes you have to pick up the book every now and again.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Good for you, man.
So as I was scrolling down the internet, okay.
So you watched the YouTube the other day? Got it.
Yeah, man, that's not reading, bro.
That's not reading, buddy.
This is a real.
Just because you're on CNN and it's a video doesn't mean you're reading. That's all good.
I saw these 3 memes in a row.
I love memes, man.
Oh shit.
I read that the New Jersey Police Department in 2020 did not have one shooting.
No, that's not what it said. It said they haven't shot one bullet.
One bullet, yes.
Damn.
Pardon me. So, and it's part of their new de-escalation training.
It was a meme.
Right?
That wasn't, you didn't read that.
I don't know.
Read it,
maybe Abasi, you could speak to that a little bit. I mean, to me, it's just common sense. Everything doesn't always deem you to be
use deadly force.
Yeah, deadly force or physical with somebody. So
we don't know what changes they've made in their department over time, man, because New York used to be notorious for stop and frisk and all these gun arrests.
Newark, New Jersey.
So we're talking. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about a city, correct? It was a specific city.
Yeah. Okay, but my example was using New York. Okay. Yeah, it's all good, smart guy. Yeah, man.
Newark.
I know I talk fucked up, so I ain't worried about it.
This boy's spicy today. Him
spicy.
Get out of here, man.
Shit.
Habanero. And
when their laws changed, crime went down, and when their policies against police and punishment for them changed, police actions and violations of misconduct went down as well. So I can only imagine what happened in Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? To where their police refuse.
Newark.
I said Newark. Okay, I said Newark.
Newark.
I got you, my G. I got you.
He don't want you to
so bad today.
Yeah.
Deep breaths and shit.
I could have corrected Dion once already about the Bears losses in a row, but I didn't. I'm gonna leave it alone. It's okay.
Oh, the
Right now.
6th. That was in the middle. I thought he was talking about
Yeah.
ending the season.
No,
But
Mr.
you just
Stats.
did it
No,
because you
Mr.
mentioned
Stats.
it, motherfucker. You African fuck. Nobody cares that you got a taper, okay?
No,
Fuck
shit,
you.
boy. Nah, man, but you got to really dig into what the department is doing to know why it's like that. That won't happen in Chicago, though. Right. It won't. Because just recently, Buddy came from out south to Evanston, popping people off for no reason.
Man, I was right around the crib. Right around the corner. No, I think you're right though, Bossy man. Like they were historically one of the worst departments in the United States in terms of like complaints against police officers overusing their authority and all like that. And like deaths and things like that. Like they were like the worst of the worst. What they attributed it to in the article that Amon didn't read, that was like if you clicked on the meme, it was an article. Yeah.
Y'all dumb, man.
But what they said in there,
man, if you don't get your goof ass.
They attributed it to the they were forced to do de-escalation training for their whole department. Now, I'm gonna throw one little small caveat here though. We are talking about 2020, which was a COVID year where there was a fuck ton of restrictions. So it ain't like we talking about a regular year where you got block parties and you got people kicking it. But just throw that out there.
That's right.
But salute to y'all for not pulling the trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Good for them. Moving on.
Yeah, while we're still in this space, again, I guess we got to talk about Capitol Hill. And the white people were white peopling at an alarming rate. The best shit I saw, all right, before y'all get into y'all shit, was when they ended up firing a young lady. She teed off and gave her a straight right, bust her whole shit. Did y'all see that?
They fired her?
Bruh.
Why?
White people.
He was assaulted.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah.
So basically some white protester, which is hilarious in itself.
Harassing her.
Harassed somebody, swung on her, and then she gave her a nice jab to the pocket, and then she started leaking. And it's just watching them and walk down the street and do what they did. It's like, bro, it's over. Like we talked about before, go back under your little rock that you were under and stay there. He's gone. I have people that I considered friends that, them ones that, they say stuff and then you like side eye them like, bro, what is wrong, man? You know what I'm saying? I want to know, how do you feel about these people? And then when they give excuses like, what? They're just fighting for their president. That's bullshit. Leave. It's over. You lost. It was a fair and just situation. Take everything, all of your Trump Pence posters, all of your MAGA hats, and leave. You're done.
Shout out to the homie that shout out to the homie that cooked his balls. All right, from Chicago.
Did y'all see that Super Mario Brother meme thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this shit was hilarious.
Shout out to the CEO from a company in Schaumburg. They fired his goofy ass too.
Get his ass out of here.
It is very upsetting.
Working on old boy from the Fraternal Order of Police. I don't think that's him in the picture. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that's him. It doesn't look like him. But I hope to God they find out it's him because he definitely that guy. That's definitely. Oh, it's the Super Mario one.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
That's what I was gonna say. The Donkey Kong had me roll. Now,
it's a sad time that we're in, man, because I feel like we're the laughing stock of
the world.
The world.
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. The only people we haven't been laughing stocks to is us. You got to realize, man, the way that America is portrayed. We talk shit about North Korea and all the propaganda and Russia and all the propaganda and all those places, right? We talk all the propaganda they push. The propaganda that's been pushed in America for the last 300-400 years, bro, it's no different, man.
Since inception. Since the inception.
Man, when you leave the country, you go to the other countries and you be like, man, they gonna love us, and then they laugh. And they look at you because you a cornball, because you believe in the bullshit that they put on TV back in your home country. Like, trust me, at the end of the day, they asked me at the school, like, hey, you're the social justice teacher, do you want to weigh in? We want to have like a space to talk. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna say what y'all think I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, this whole political game, it's been a joke, bro. It's been a joke. The only difference is now you got people on both sides that see the joke. It's a joke, man. All of this has been a joke, man. None of this meant nothing. All these them leaders, you know, and I say this somewhat lightly because I actually have a very close family friend that was in that Congress. You know what I'm saying? That is a Congress person. So it's like from their physical safety, I don't like what they had to go through. But I do want you to understand that little protected bubble of the idea that this country was founded by the wealthiest white men. And you know what they were called? Congressmen and senators. And they got to make all the rules. And guess who the rules was made for? Them. They wasn't never made for you. They still ain't made for you. It's a game, man. It's a whole Mario Brothers like cooked up ass game, bro. So like the funniest part for me, and I say funny lightly, but the funniest part for me was watching the police be thoroughly confused about what to do.
they never saw their own.
They never seen white people do that.
Yeah.
They were like, what?
And then they had to sequester all of the senators and
if you look at all of the videos, the only officers taking action are the black ones.
Yep.
The only officers like spraying mace was the black people because they were scared as shit. They was like, oh my God. The white people were confused, bro. They didn't know what to do, man. So yeah, man.
It was just a disgusting day in American history once again. And
it's
idiot is the leader of it. And I just cannot wait till he's gone, man.
One more. My favorite part, and I wish I was there. I want to desperately ask those people after it was over with. The part where Trump says, we're going to go there and I will be there with you. I just want to ask them, like, how you feel about the fact that dude never showed up?
That was the black folks. I'm 15 minutes away. That's what that was.
Right.
I'm coming.
You know what? I laughed a whole lot. I made a video on Facebook about that too, man. I laughed a whole lot, bro. To me, that was grade A comedy, dog. To watch some white people of a certain mindset getting mad and not believe in something they created, the Constitution. Now the Constitution isn't good enough for you anymore because you didn't get what you want. Look here, leave your entitlement and your privilege at the door. But like Jasmine Sullivan say, pick up your fucking feelings on the way out. That's what y'all got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? But to hear someone who represents me in Chicago as a police officer, bro, say that what these people did on Capitol Hill wasn't rioting or looting because nobody got hurt, they didn't break anything. I was like, what videos did you see? Somebody got killed. A civilian got killed, a cop got killed, people got injured, people got arrested, breaking the window. They was stealing. They was in that bad boy stealing.
No, they was in that. White people were white people on nigga shit. It was on complete nigga shit. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It didn't make no damn sense the way that they tore that shit up.
Hey, I'll tell you what's funny though, watching these every day, you see the picture of them getting arrested. And they thought it was sweet.
Look here, man.
Them federal crimes, boy, you going to jail.
All of them, Joe. And then you got the sore thumb standout little old adage, bro. You're a black dude with a red hat on. Why?
He was in there looking confused.
Why, fam? You know, it's just, you don't belong there. You're embarrassing us. I made a meme.
Always one.
I made it. Our guy Demetrius ready though. I said that was him. So you see what he be talking on Facebook, bro.
Shout out to Demetrius.
All right, Demi, bro. Cut that bullshit out though, man. But yeah, man. You went there, you upset, you acted a fool, and what did you accomplish? Nothing. Your man's still gone. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, legit, there was nothing legally they could do. Legally, it was over with already. There was nothing. Like the idea that it was an option for it to change was not real. That was 100% false. Fake.
For president.
You know what I love? I just thought about it. You know how we looted and rioted and tore up our own shit? I actually started watching them tear up their own shit. Because that White House and Capitol.
Say our own shit loosely. Like we only own one of those things. Like most of the shit we didn't own.
Well, look here though. to me, and to me as well, Doc said it best, but we all echo these sentiments. Watching that was just a bigger picture. Instead of watching on a 47-inch TV, now you're watching it in IMAX at Navy Pier, bro. The two different Americas, dog, because the police were so nice, helping people down the stairs, like Amon did the Matador, letting them through, bro. If that would have been us, it didn't have to be BLM. If that would have been us walking down the street, bro, fam. When Donald Glover said, "This is America" in that video, fam, that's all I heard the whole time watching all these videos. This is America, bro.
Yeah. All right, look, man, that's enough of that bullshit, man. Y'all killed America the other day. So shout out to all you Trump supporters, man. You guys are necessary. Thank you. Fuck out of here. Look,
America's not great again yet, but it's better now that he's gone.
Yeah, hello. We'll take it. Hey, I had something I kind of wanted to do with I wanted to ask y'all. And I'm gonna start here, right? And I'm gonna try not to get us sued.
Bow. Bongo.
Now, let me. You know what I'm saying? Now we talking Dre. We was talking Dre earlier. This shit just hit me.
West
I'm like, oh
Coast.
Shit. Give me y'all top 3 Dre beats. That's one of mine. G's and Hustlers. Probably Explosive and
got to be.
I'm gonna go with it. Damn near. Oh, I'm gonna hold my third one. Y'all go.
You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Can't hold it. Get it out. Put it all in there.
Whoa. What?
No, you're reaching them on. You're reaching. That's a reach.
That was a reacher.
That's a reach.
Did he say put it all in there? Is that what he said?
Yeah, put it all in the pot.
It's a reach. It's a reach.
Reachy.
Okay.
Reachy Richardson.
Y'all see this though?
Flag on the play for Reach.
Oh boy.
You want to finish or?
I got to go G's and Hustlers, Explosive, and God damn it, I don't want to say this, but still Dre maybe, but
oh, that's so nasty, bro.
Yeah,
that's so nasty, dog.
That's my three.
All right, I'm gonna go nothing but a G thing. Obviously, that's like a classic. It's probably not one of his best beats, but the song itself is a song that I play still to this day when necessary. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. I'll finish the verse. Lick on the nuts and suck the dick.
Why you talk like that?
Cause that's the song you play when a woman pisses you off. You just, man, bitches ain't. I told Dylan, here, man, I gave him that song as the last song. Play this when you get mad, and then he still doesn't. And then gotta go. Next episode too is a go-to, but Dre, man, he got them beats that, and then you can go on Gin and Juice. Did he do Gin and Juice too?
He did Snoop
whole album, yeah. So I mean, Gin and Juice is a classic album that a lot of people still don't understand how classic it is, but. And then he did a lot on the dog pound too, but
yeah,
dog food.
Classic album.
Yeah.
Yep, classic album. Go ahead, Kendall.
I know.
That's
Underrated.
man. I don't know if I can do 3. I mean, y'all know I'm a producer type of dude, so like for me,
Flexy.
No, I just mean like when I listen to hip-hop,
yeah.
when I listen to hip-hop, I don't listen to lyrics as much
It's
as
funny you guys are talking about Dre because I am a producer. So
say that, asshole.
it's funny you were talking about Dre right now.
That's funny because you do that shit every fucking show.
What? That is your statement, bro.
No, I did not say that.
That's how you start a sentence. Funny you mentioned.
I was saying that when I listen to hip hop, I listen to the producer more than I listen to the lyrics. Is what I was saying.
Well, no, we're talking about Dre as a producer.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's harder for me to pick because he got so much material, man, and like you got different avenues. I think The Watcher is definitely up there. Just because of the way that shit dropped. Explosive has got to be there. I hate that they're on the same album. I would like to spread them out. The third, I'm struggling on the third actually, but I'm gonna say it's probably. I'm not 100% sure if he did this one. I don't know if he did 187, but if he did 187 on the Undercover Guy, he did.
I gotta
probably up there. And I also know that Marley Marl did a lot of the production in the background, and like Ghost produced a lot of his shit too. So like I would
honorable mention California Love. I forgot about California.
I didn't think that. I mean, it was an amazing hit, but I didn't actually like the beat that much.
Shit.
Yeah,
I got the game fucked up, bro.
Everybody else did. But, I would want to really. I didn't really prepare for the top three, but I would say that the Watson Explosive are definitely up there, and there's probably a third one. It's probably a Tupac track somewhere, maybe an Eminem track, because Eminem, he did some killer beats for Eminem. So yeah,
Guilty Conscience maybe for Eminem, yeah. But my three was nasty, bro. I had Explosive is number one. I had California Love as number two. I had Eve Blow Your Mind as number three. But you know what I'm saying? It's hard to pick three from Dre because he's done so many. Because I also in my mind went to Truth Hurts So Addictive with Rakim in it. That's Dre. People don't know that. That's Dr. Dre. I had Deep Cover. I had Lost One with Jay-Z and Chrisette Michelle.
Yeah, and you don't stop.
I had that one. I had Obi Trice to Set Up. That beat was dope. And the remix was even nastier. You know what I'm saying? With Redman on it, Jada gets on it. It was nasty, bro. My top three are Explosive, California Love, and Blow Your Mind. Okay. Mom put his thumb down for California Love. I've heard some of the beats in your car you like to get lit to, bro. That shit, they're going to jump out on Lakeshore Drive and run into the fucking lake, bro. And just die. This shit's awful, dog. Let me hear this before we go into the promontory. No, man. Just down that little red cup, bro. Let's go.
Hey, you be coming at your music all day and you ain't said shit.
No, in the infamous words of Abasi, straight face. You know what I'm saying? Like to you. You know what I'm saying? What gets you going doesn't get me going. No homo. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that interlude track he did with Eddie Griffin on that Chronic 2001 album. That was a cold little beat. That little bar sound. Boom, 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 boom. That shit was clean.
Yeah. That's music. That's music right there, bro. That's good music. He knows how to do music. He know how to put a beat out there to make motherfuckers bob their fucking heads.
I'll say this: that nigga invented
ding dong.
He invented piano on hip hop though.
Keep your heads ringing.
He invented piano on hip hop. That stab he got that blang 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 blang. That is the signature Dre.
Now, the thing that's dope about Dre, his B-side records for some artists could be A-side records. Like if you really get into that bag, but he's just produced so many big records, those joints get passed by. Like G's and Hustlers was like, when I first heard that shit, it was like, I didn't want to hear nothing else for a long time on that album.
I'm only biased to that song because of how many times we used it working with Q, man.
For sure. But
it wears me out.
It was genius. It was genius. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I love that joint. I mean, he did In the Club, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Exactly. I mean, like I'm saying, like three is a really difficult.
Yeah,
it is.
It is
really
man.
difficult ass.
Let's play it how.
Spans eras too. Like you got to talk about early NWA Dre versus, you know what I'm saying, Tupac Dre versus Snoop Dogg Dre versus Eminem Dre versus 50 Cent Dre versus the rest of the pop culture 2000s Dre. Like it's just too many different eras. And he had a signature in each one. That's hard to do.
Yeah, and that's why he's a legend.
And the crazy part is when a Dre beat comes on,
you know
a Dre beat comes on, you know it's a Dre beat.
No, it's Dre.
Undoubtedly, there's no question.
Just like Timbo,
Premier, Swiss,
Pharrell,
Kanye. You know what's that? Yay,
Yeezy, facts.
You know it, bro. So
he came before all of them except for Primo. Primo, the only one that might have predated him, maybe. I don't even know for sure if Primo predates Dre.
Remember, Dre was producing with Ready for the World. Remember?
Before, right? Yeah.
He was R&B. He was producing then. With and tight pants on.
Are we doing Dre a disservice if we just say what is his meaning to West Coast hip hop?
Yes. And I explained that shit when I was talking at first, bro. Why he's coasting? I did. Yeah, fam. He's why you been to the game of hip hop. Period. But I figured I'm glad Dion said the show run because if you would have said it, I'd have got on your ass, bro, about that bias shit.
Oh,
what he been what? I
just said that because I knew it was gonna transcend hip hop. I just said West Coast to piss you off. How dare you say WCHH? Your mind asked what that meant. So I don't know. Initials aren't your go-to.
But shout out to everybody in Cali.
Yes, you do.
Shout out.
We went over
anything with letters is not your thing.
You don't fuck with Souls of Mischief, Raz Cass, Far Side, you know where he's from, right? We can go. I made 20 rappers, bro. You said yes to from the West Coast.
93 yeah.
He hates you.
Lying, dog. You be lying.
As far as music about, he hates you. I mean, it's so clear.
Their energy.
Because he's not consistent, man.
No. Their energy is closer to
where are they from?
Fuck where they from. It's where you at. What you mean?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
But we not either place then. We're the Midwest.
Well, you know what? I'm you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at.
Yeah, hey, look here. You 13-3, bro. You won. You know what I'm saying? You 13-3, you won. Dog.
All right.
But fam, these are West Coast rappers though, dog. Sorry.
In my opinion, majority of West Coast rappers are trash. I said it.
I'm not even gonna go there with you on the show, bro. We did it already.
Cool, great.
I heard your freestyle. That's East Coast bias. I'm cool. enjoy that shit, bro.
I gotta record it. I'm gonna leak it one day. I just drop the little joint right outside on the Facebook page on the low.
Let it be the intro to one of our shows in Promontory, bro. Watch everybody get there and run about that bitch.
Exactly.
Woo, Bossy out the pinnacle, and he's spicy, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask y'all a question. Are you comfortable with your current significant other, if you have one in the past, present, future, whatever case may be, having a conversation in your presence with your exes or with her ex? Does that make you feel a way?
All right, you know what? The best way to do it, I'll give you guys a scenario because I'm interested in your opinion, as you guys are my guys, and I'm interested in how you would handle it. You're in the car with your significant other and their child. You know, your child calls that you have. The child that you have with your ex calls. They're adults and they happen to be with your ex, and you're talking and then they say something, and for some reason your girl says fuck you. So oh no, been there, done that to your girl.
Not lying. So I mean, what you want to say? Fam, he's not even phone, bro. We're all stupid, man.
Hey, you look at it like that. It's still does it? I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's sting, but it's just like, bro, like, does that automatically remember The Best Man when he saw his girl getting ransacked in college? That's all you see, bro. All you see is hugging, but piled based on that.
In my opinion, in that particular scenario, I think that is trash as shit, right? Because you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable with my chick. You know what I'm saying?
Been there, done that. He said it already, bro. He said it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You think that's a comfort level, or is it just like, oh, it was said, and it's just like a reflex?
That tells you exactly. That tells you what kind of relationship they have between each other, and they're on the level, man. Because personally, anybody I've dated, when your phone rings, I'm not gonna look. When it vibrates, I'm not gonna look. When you're having a conversation, I don't give a fuck. It's not my business. But there are certain things you can do or say that may look suspect. If your phone rings and we just watching TV, we're not in there just bullshit doing nothing, and we're not even watching TV, we're just doing nothing. Your phone rings, you start talking, you get and leave and go to the other room. That may look a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But it comes down to what y'all got. If I trust you, I don't care what you talk to this man about on the phone. If I don't trust you, things are going to be different. They're going to be different, man, because we have to realize as men, we do have a fragile ego, whether we like it or not. I think I'm a pretty cool guy, thick-skinned. Yeah, I still got a fragile ego. Because then you will run down memory lane if suspect actions or suspect statements are said and be like, damn, I know how she get out in the bed with me. I know how I met her. I know she got a history. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then your mind goes everywhere, dog. But it comes down to you and her and how y'all feel, man. But as far as for me, bro, if somebody calls anybody updated phone, I've never given a fuck until things were on the brink of us not being together anymore anyway.
I'm going to say this, man, and y'all may be surprised by this. I'm almost always the ex that's being called.
That is not surprising, bro.
So
friend zone.
So the interesting part about that is, like, in the event that she calls me, I will answer, right? Like I don't really say I don't abide by the whole idea that like we broke up, we can't never know each other no more, depending on how deep the relationship was and all like that. But for the most part, I feel like most people that I've been in some sort of relationship with, my history, we cool to this day. Like, you know,
How it should be.
there's no smoke, as it were. Now, we ain't on each other line all the time. I don't talk to most of them on a regular basis by no standard. Like it's usually birthdays, maybe like, oh man, this popped up in my Facebook memories. You remember this type of thing, right? But to your point,
AKA checking the temperature.
I agree with Abasi. I agree with Abasi on the fact that, like, do you know how much time it would take the older you get to try and think back through all of the possibilities and all of the people that was in the past and what that could mean and what that won't mean? You ain't gonna have time to do your job. You ain't gonna have time to take a shit in the morning. It is too much time for you to dedicate to think about this shit. Now, like Abasi said, there are certain small components that might be red flags. So the first time you get up to get out the room, I'm not gonna assume that's your ex. I'm assume that's your auntie now, whatever. I'm not gonna ask. It is what it is. It ain't my business, and I'm not gonna clutter my mind with thinking about that shit. But now, if it becomes a staple, if it's a consistent type of behavior, now we gotta have a conversation about it. And if you don't want to have a conversation about it, that lets me know something, right? At the end of the day, if my ex calls me and I'm sitting with you and we watching TV and you see it, my phone generally lays face up just for that reason. I ain't got nothing to hide, right? If my ex calls me and you see the name, I'm gonna answer it and I'm gonna talk to her right here in front of you so as to make it really clear. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she calling about must be something else. It ain't she calling to woo out the wham. And if she do, it's gonna be, oh yeah, no, you know, I'm here with so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows she ain't my girl. Like that whole, this goes into that whole problem. Like you gotta be clear, it's an ex and not your side piece. Now, side pieces are different.
Oh, that boy preaching today. Go ahead, dog.
He in his bag. Talk your shit.
I'm just saying, like a lot of people talk about my ex, and low key, that's really your side piece. So that's when you be trying to cover up the little, you know, you bury the shit in the backyard and put the dirt over the top, act like you was growing new flowers. It's a whole nother kind of situation. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, man, you can drive yourself crazy, man. You can drive yourself crazy. You can miss all the positives and all the beautiful things that you can get out of it. Because at the end of the day, man, shit, like not to be morbid or nothing like that, but like, man, bro just ran around the city yesterday and killed 7 people that had nothing to do with him. They ain't had nothing to do with dude, man. He just was in a location with a strap and he shot them up. So you can spend a lot of goddamn time trying to figure out what another person doing, what another person ain't doing, and missing your opportunity to live before you leave.
Thanks, bro.
Rick Ross laugh.
Yeah. So, you know, and I mean, that was a pretty deep scenario, but if we're not using your scenario, I would just simply say, no, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm of that ilk. If you're not, again,
I don't know if I believe you, bro.
No, listen. If you're not,
you don't care.
I was like,
hold on. If you're not getting up, walking away, doing all this type of corny shit.
Never said that the person left the room. You're there on speaker and you hear that specific scenario. You're cool with it?
No, I said
you don't care.
I said in that scenario, I'm not. I'm not at all. Like no, because that to me tells me the kind of relationship y'all have. Now, either I can ask about that, or
but you can't control. I'm not gonna get mad at her on some ignorant shit that he said. Do you automatically feel, oh, so that's how they talk? Or you could be like, man, this dude on some trying to, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Are you saying that he said? You saying he said "fuck you" to her and you heard it?
No. She said
"fuck you."
She said "fuck you." He's like, nah, been there, done that.
She said "fuck you" to him.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
Yeah.
She said
like doing a random conversation, like not a.
He's there with their daughter or son, and some is said to where she had to say "fuck you" in a laughing manner, and then he goes, no, been there, done that.
That ain't shit, bro.
Yeah,
that ain't shit, man. But
that's clearly what their communication level is. That's how I look at it. I'm not.
One thing. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, first of all, the first quarter is almost over for Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Cleveland's
winning 28-0, bro.
Cleveland is
body of Pittsburgh.
It's embarrassing. I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna wait.
So, But McKinley brought up a good point, man. So your ex is calling you. How many women you think would G for that? And plus, when your ex is able to call you whenever she made,
got a kid.
If she can still call you, I'm saying without a kid. Okay, I'm saying without a kid. If your ex can call you, that means that you left a lasting impression on them somehow, some way, bro. Is that viewed as negative or positive to the woman? Because I've been.
And if your ex calling you, you no kid.
Well, y'all can't be cool after that. Y'all gotta be.
Bro, I've helped at least 2 of my exes start businesses, and when they reach out to me, they're looking for other, and they're literally, they'll be like, man, Joe, I'm not trying to bother you, not trying to take up your time. I just really wanted to ask you real quick. I'm about to do this for the business. I think Abasi's trying to say the same thing, bro. Like my look on all this shit, bro, is if I ever fucked with you, I fucked with you, and there must have been a reason why. So I should never want to see you fail. So I should never want to see you fail. I should never want to be out here like, man, fuck that bitch. She don't want to fuck me, no man, fuck that bitch. I'm a corny ass dude in the first place. Why would I rock with you? Why would I ever rock with you? Now, if you did some super dirty woo wop the wham, then you ain't got my number no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dead issue.
So
for the most part, if I rock with you, I rock with you because you was cool at some point. Like I got you are not a bad person.
So McKinley and Bossy, you're saying you don't have a kid, y'all can still talk to your ex?
Yeah.
And she don't want the D?
Yeah.
Whether she want it or not, I get to make that decision. It don't matter if she wants it or not.
It's called operating, bro. See, this is what happens when you don't operate from a position of power. I'm talking to 2 men who really thinking like a beta male in this aspect, bro. You got to know who the fuck you are, bro. For real. You know how much shit men actually control that they deal with in relationships? Like the guy Kevin Samuel said something. I don't really listen to him, but people keep posting his videos online and things. When he said that,
boy that told old girl she was at.
I'm a motherfucking alpha, my nigga. Don't ever disrespect me again.
Hey,
never.
You thinking like a beta.
I ain't no little VHS tape ever.
You're thinking like a beta in that mentality. Get your
he talking with his mouth to the side real hard.
Get your insecurities off the front page.
I have no. What I said was. What I said was, in my opinion, that is how they communicate, which lets me know what I already. I'm talking
about something different though.
Okay.
I was cool with your damn fam. You finna take something I ain't say.
Okay, because you said I'm talking to 2 beta. You don't think it meant like no.
Yeah, like that's disrespectful, bro.
If y'all could
felt some kind of way.
If y'all could shut the fuck up, let me finish my statement, bro.
You've been telling motherfuckers to shut up. Like,
sometimes you gotta be quiet and listen, man. That's it. Let me finish, and it would have been okay. Been all right, bro. In that scenario, bro, it's different.
No more pinnacle on the show for you.
Because y'all can't talk y'all exes without thinking about fucking them or them thinking about fucking y'all. That's not everybody's situation, though. That is not everybody's situation. Me and McKinday's is obviously different than y'all's, and I respect that.
Good for you guys, man. I'm happy for you. I don't talk to any exes. I have no reason to talk to none of them people.
How did it end? Did it end bad?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Well, but y'all married though, and that's a different thing too. Like Mary gives a different. There's a different lane for that. Like that's all. Like it's definitely if my wife. At the end of the day, the truth is, in order for this is my vision of it. I ain't married, but in my mind, if I'm married and my ex calls, she's more likely to call you and not me. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna call my wife to talk to my wife about whatever it is, and then my wife will put me on speakerphone. That's the way I see it. Now I ain't saying that's always how it is, but at the end of the day, any woman I marry has to know that there were women before her. And on top of that, has to know that there were women that had value in my life before her. Just as I understand that there were men before me that had value in her life. And if that value is something that is contributing and I don't see it being a pull away, why fight a battle that ain't necessary for fighting, man? People.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, bro, what I'm saying is this. I hear what you're saying, and that shit cool. Ain't no nigga finna be around me talking about, you my ex and he's in my life and you didn't have my wife or my ex-girlfriend in the most vulnerable positions ever, and you coming around acting like you a friend. You're not a friend, nigga. You fucked. You know what
Insecurities.
I ain't even saying that. I ain't saying we kick it together. I'm not even saying we kick it together. I'm saying that I'm not going to be the person like, why do you still have his number?
No, I'm not on that.
Do you talk to him?
I'm not. I mean, you would only know that if you checking. You would only know that if you checking phones and stalking. I'm just simply saying what you just said.
Or if you bitch up when they call, like what you insecure about? No, like if he called, he on the phone. So what?
I'm speaking to what you just said in reference to you know, if someone brings value to your life, but they're no longer a girlfriend, right, or a boyfriend, and now you're in a whole new relationship, or you're married, and you're talking about, well, this person brings value to my life, they're going to be in my life, this, that, and the third. For what?
That's adding. Now
Yeah,
you're adding to
insecurities. I mean, Bossy said it 600 times. Insecurities, bro. Insecurities, man. Like you looking as if he got something you ain't got. You looking as if he doing something you ain't doing, and she with you, nigga. That's why end up leading her to go back to dude, because you stuck trying to figure out why he's still in the game.
Bruh, if my thing is, if you motherfuckers are so good, then y'all should have never broke up. Should have been together.
They can't be friends.
Why you ain't got nothing to worry about?
No, nigga, like no.
Insecurities.
No, that's whack. No, I'm
dear corner. I did not call Amon and Dion beta males, but that is beta thinking. Amon is speaking on right now.
It's beta thinking.
That shit whack,
in
bro.
this scenario,
that shit whack.
It's beta
that
thinking.
Shit whack. I'm saying,
hey man, you need to listen to Jasmine Sullivan album. You need to use
that shit is whack. I don't want to be around a nigga or think that a nigga is cool or bringing.
You ain't got to kick it with him, bro.
Hold on.
I ain't never saying that.
You just said that if this person still brings value to my life, that means they will be around at some point. I'm saying that no, you will not be around in my circle with whoever I'm with at this point, because that's what you just said. That's what you just said.
No. You took that to mean physical location because your head was already. What if I gotta stare at this nigga? What if I gotta look at this nigga? What if he's standing next to me? That's what you did. But I said
that's weak as hell.
Was that if he reaches out, I don't expect that you're gonna have that you are not gonna speak to this person. That's all I said. You took it to the physical location, like, why he in my house? Why I gotta be cool with him? I'm gonna play basketball with him.
Oh man, you are changing the narrative, man. But it's cool. All right, it's cool. Cool. Your ex get a call from an ex, or your girl, your wife get a call.
At the end of the day, bro, if she is sliding on his DMs and fucking around, and guess what? I can't do shit about it. So why waste my time trying to figure it out? If I'm gonna find out, when I find out, we move around, man. I ain't got no time to be wasting time with that bullshit.
Boy, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. When I say some simple shit so long ago in these episodes, bro, it always come back up. It always come back up. I'm so happy he said that. Thank you, McKinney. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what the problem is.
You guys are Renaissance man, you know, and I'm glad that happened. And you could outlook the fact that your woman talks to other men and they have great relationships. That's good.
Because you know what? Let's just say that there's a dude she really want to fuck with that ain't her ex.
He won't be calling the phone like that.
He won't be calling the phone, and you won't know when he do. So it ain't shit you can do about it. Be the best you can be for your people at the time. Your people. That's all you got in this world, bro. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't shit you can control for real.
Yeah, it's something that I kind of try to live by when I got married. I said, you know, I'm not going to complain about what she doesn't do. I'm going to celebrate for what she does do. Because if I'm focused on what she doesn't do, I'm ignoring all the great that is in her, right? So
there you go, bro.
That do that shit.
Yeah, you know, it makes sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. I get it.
Talking to you.
What'd you say? I missed what you said.
She heard it. That's all that matters.
I missed it too. I
missed it, bro.
I heard it.
It's good. He heard it. Good. No, you were talking about like always focusing on what you don't do and not what you actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was probably kudos, bro. Yeah.
That was a shot at her.
Okay. Apologize. So where we at, man? Like at the end of the day, that was a deep one, man. You know, I'm sure. Whoa.
Hit your button. Go ahead. Hit your button. Go ahead. Hit your button, bro.
I gotta book myself on that one.
Yeah.
Damn, look how.
Hey, look, you better hope I don't get my stimulus next week because I'm gonna have my own joint.
Joe, I got one, though.
My own butts. Well, I'll be.
First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
My apologies, man. My apologies.
Hey, I did get a stimulus check though. Look here.
Hey, I ain't get mad, but it's exactly
$600. Right.
It's exactly $600. I'm about to be over here punching the shit out.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. That was that I want everybody to pay attention to that because I mean it can go both ways. I mean, you may have men that are insecure, you may have women that are insecure, and really not even be that. So if a man can be like, man, it ain't like that, then you got to trust.
People have baggage, man. People have baggage.
Everybody.
Like, to be very honest, man, I really haven't been in a lot of situations where I was done super dirty. So like, I would probably have a different perspective if I was. I've been done dirty once or twice. I've done people dirty once or twice. At the end of the day, most of my relationships have always been upfront, kind of clear. When it's getting to wherever it is, we honest. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've had that experience. If you got experiences, I'm sure it's different.
There is no ex of mine I can't talk to. Not because I was an amazing boyfriend, because I was actually pretty fucking trash as a boyfriend. But they saw the good qualities in me. Oh, it's not a Kurt Franklin fucking song. They saw
the potential.
they saw that I just wasn't a relationship guy like that at the time we were dating. And dude, you an excellent friend, bro. You're an excellent friend, but you can't be my man.
Yeah.
And on that note, that was like, all right, I can always talk to you, man, but you can't hook up.
Let me ask y'all this then. How do you not bring your baggage into the next relationship?
That's no such thing, bro.
Yeah, man. That baggage makes you damn near.
Only thing you can do in real life,
you are, bro.
Only thing you can do in real life, bro, is just like when you get off the plane in whatever city you traveling to, bro. Only thing you can do is unpack the bag.
That's it, man.
So with that analogy, basically you're saying that no one changes. You're not changing.
No, you have to. I was gonna say you have to work on you. You have to work on you repeatedly and consistently. Some people use therapists. Some people self-medicate. Some people actually do shit on their own and get better and evolve as a person because, believe it or not, you may meet that person that helps you grow, that promotes growth in your life. That may promote the change, bro. So yeah, you have that baggage, but it's ways that bag don't have you packed with the same bullshit every single time, every single relationship. It don't.
My point is like when you arrive at that new city, aka new relationship, you have a bag with you. That you don't have a choice. You have a bag. The only option is to unpack that bag. Now, you can either unpack that bag in secret, where you're the only one that see what's coming out of it, and you store them shits in the bottom drawer, or you can unpack that bag so that the other person, aka the other city, is available to see what's in that bag. Those are your only two options. But everybody got bags. You always gonna have them. The difference is whether you unpack it in front of them or whether you unpack it and keep it to yourself.
Who brings more baggage, men or women?
Depends, bro. It depends.
Depends on the situation. It's a terrible question.
It depends, bro. Depends on what you've been. It depends on what you've been through previous or prior to meeting who you are with now. It depends on that, dog.
I think it could be equal because you have men that may have daddy issues, just like women have daddy issues, right? You could have men that have both issues.
Mommy and daddy. Those are awful people, bro. They you know what? They're not awful. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. They have so much they keep inside that you don't meet the real them for a long time because you never know. Not do the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing, but you never know where their viewpoints are coming from. You know what I'm saying? If you know somebody has daddy issues and they say certain things and act a certain way, you kind of know why. You know how to move around or maneuver around that shit, bro. But when they have both of them, dog, it's like, let's talk about it.
If you're a guy with no kids and the young lady has 3 kids with 3 or 4 baby daddies, is that possible? That's baggage within itself. Unfortunately, it's no fault of hers, but she's
baggage. Like they literally the kids come
literal. Yeah, it comes in a bag, a nice greasy bag with bread on top and mild sauce. That's the spicy that you're getting.
You love that shit, bro.
So that's baggage within itself. Even if a guy has a kid, so the baby daddy drama, the fact that you automatically as her man have to deal with, a guy talking to your girl a certain way. And, you got to look and see if this is where you got to fit in and say something. So it's so many different things that you can say with that. And if you're in a relationship with a woman with that situation with 3 different dudes that you got to deal with, because I know that is not far-fetched. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, do I really want to be in this situation? And it's unfortunate for women because they still got to live their life, and, to deal with that. I don't know if I can. I'm going to tell you right now. I can say it right now. If I was in that situation, I don't know if I wanted to deal with it. Or I got to deal with, 3 different dudes that are in the life.
If the woman for you
Or 4.
If the woman for you, if you know this woman is for you, if she's your dream girl, if y'all are that compatible, if she's the woman for you and she comes with 3 kids, bro, you're gonna accept that. 4. You can come with 7.
It's gonna be hard.
If
She
got a bomb on the head and she fucking like
it's still gonna be hard.
Nasty little boy, you.
You're so classy.
Yeah.
Classy.
It's still gonna be hard though. It's still gonna be hard. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I'm like straight up. Like I'm almost 40, and it's like the things that you start to think.
Hold on, you said almost 40. You fucking young fuck.
Almost 40. The things that you start to think about though at different points in your life are different. When you 28, 29, you ain't accepting that. You ain't accepting you got 4 kids and all that. Like, nah, why? I got plenty of time, right? You 35, 36, when 37, where you at in your career, where you at in your, you know what I'm saying, your financial place in life. Like all of those things will factor into where you feel like, you know, you will accept. I think the point again is still the same. It's you have to do that directly up front with that person. And yeah, what makes that difficult is that it's vulnerable. And to Abasi's point earlier, nobody wants to be vulnerable. Even especially the alpha male. The alpha male don't want to lay all their cards on the like. You don't show up to a spades game and then before anybody else bid, put all your cards on the table. Like this, what I got before you bid. Before you tell me what you want to do, here go what I got. But that's what it takes. If you really gonna live through it or allow yourself not to fall victim to the game later, it takes that. Put your cards on the table and let them see what it is. And because you got to play that hand no matter what. You can't change the hand you got. Them not knowing it ain't gonna change nothing. You got the hand you got. So play your hand.
Here's the thing though. As men, and I'm gonna touch on this, right? No homo. Pause.
Get the phrase out your shit, bro. That's like your number one go-to.
Look.
You's a touching this nigga. You talking about Father Pfleger. You's a touching this ass nigga.
If as men now, right, we were taught not to cry. That was being a punk. You're being emotional, right? So you've built up this wall or this defense since the time you were 5, all the way up until you decide to be vulnerable, as you just said, Kende. When we decide to be vulnerable, we're knocking down 20, 30 years of being a particular way. We may miss a beat or misunderstand a situation because we have had this wall up, right? You're not emotional. You don't tap into certain parts of yourself. You don't show that, you don't show your hand, as you said, right? So technically, maybe we bring more baggage into a relationship than women do.
Pander.
Situational specific, bro. If I've been through, to make it real simple, if I've been through 7 bad relationships, you know what I'm saying, that didn't end, that ended ways that were not really desirable, and she's been through 3, who's gonna come with more baggage, bro?
You.
That's just simple math. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's really it, bro.
But if you're never looking at self and reevaluating to say, all right, well, why have I been in 7 bad relationships? Why haven't any of this shit worked? It's not everyone else. Sometimes it's me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Good for you, man. You're pointing the 3 fingers back. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, man, this turned into like a personal therapy session for yourself. Like, wow, we here.
I thought Q was at the crib.
No, this isn't personal. I'm just saying, if you brought up the relationship shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, so you can go this way, you can go this way, you can go this way. You know, I'm just keeping the conversation going, man. It's the corner convo, man.
So Kende and Amon, bro, if we were in a club somewhere and we got put on the spot, and it's me and Dion to pick songs against you and Kende, and we could only use R. Kelly, and y'all could use whatever artist y'all choose, and we came out the gate with "Feeling on Your Booty" remix.
Yeah.
What would y'all play?
Bossie's being nice with it. We're cornering you guys. We're pushing you in the corner. Shut up. Hey, it doesn't matter. No, we had this planned. This is a challenge coming at you. You guys have been talking major shit. I think Kende said Smokey Robinson at some point. I was very disgusted.
Lionel Richie.
So we are challenging you 2 motherfuckers, and we're so confident in it that we're gonna have a versus battle. You both can pick one person against our R. Kelly. 10 songs.
R. Kelly.
And I think that you have no fucking chance in hell. And I think our corner members will love it. And then you pick Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, whoever you think has a fucking chance. And we all know where Amon's probably going to go. Michael Jackson or Prince.
Well, first of all, man, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Prince. All right. Their families and the estates. But I'm not gonna tell y'all where I'm going. But if y'all really want this smoke,
we want it.
All right, say no more.
I'm not participating in anything on any public record that has anything to do with R. Kelly. So this whole situation, you dead as hell from jump. Like that was a goofy ass time y'all wasted. I'm not fucking with none of it.
Is that based upon his
He just mad because he get all the people he named were like 10 hits in and he's done, bro. Yeah,
got it.
Right.
Okay. All right, man. It's just you then. He's bringing up the police stuff when we're talking about music.
No, he does teach children though. Oh, I'm killing
Are
that
you
already.
serious?
That's
just off the gate. That's just off the rip. You know.
I know you ain't talking about that motherfucker.
You know, but
your booty just killed that, bro.
But hey,
a pony?
Again, man, we can do this.
No, that might kill pony. I mean, pony might still feeling on your booty. No, I mean, I ain't saying genuine to kill R. Kelly. I ain't saying that.
Man, y'all can pick 18 different fucking artists. Not gonna happen.
Whatever, man.
Boy. Definitely not gonna happen as far as I'm concerned. I am not participating.
Yeah, that shit is trash, and y'all not slick, man. Okay.
That shit is trash, bro.
Also, that was very pause-ish. I just want to say, at the very beginning of that, you was like, me and Abasi, we can't wait to give y'all our Kelly
team back again.
Very pause-ish, man. I need to relax.
Yeah, I'm not a mom when it comes to jokes, bro. I don't sit back and take jokes.
Yeah, you look upset. Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
I don't do it, bro. Hey, yeah.
Did you really say tag
I got
team?
a Draco too. I got a Draco as well, brother.
This is now the second time that you've mentioned me in a negative light, man. And
who, me?
Yeah. I'm not really feeling that.
Well,
this stops today.
The night in question, you were sitting back letting Hondo and Kinde crack jokes.
It's not true. Not true. He shot Hondo down when Hondo started talking about hooping. He definitely
that wasn't jokes. That was just facts. He was
Well, the truth sometimes is very funny, but neither here nor there. You know, don't say I hate niggas who do that. I'm not a mind. I'm not gonna sit there and take jokes.
Well, I'm not a nigga for one. All right, and I don't take jokes, so I spit two facts.
All right, here's what we do: keep my name out your mouth when you making your statement.
Okay. I'll bust your ass though. I'll bust your ass in freestyling. I'll bust your ass on the court.
Let's get it.
All right.
Let's get it.
We can do that live though.
Can't wait.
Fucking bro. We can do that live.
Can't wait.
Let's do it battle. Let's do live actual you rap. Don't use nobody else's lyrics, nobody else's songs.
Look. And I see what's going on in 2021, man. Abasi has officially become Dion. Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's antagonistic.
Is he brash?
Brash, if you will.
Brash. That too.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man.
Don't say Amon no more. I got you, bro. I got you.
No, man. Hey, it was a good show.
Niggas always say, keep your name out of my mouth. Like that person's gonna be like, all right.
Yeah,
let me stop saying your name.
Yeah, it is a catchy ass statement. It came from
super tough and catchy. Never worked.
But it came from women. Men never used that. It was always women that used that one. But before we go, obviously I got to shout out the photographer of the week. This is all of our homeboy, the good brother Mike Jew, man.
Mike Jew. Shout out Mike Jew.
He was out during the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020 in Chicago. He shot a lot of shots. It was hard to come to one, but I felt like this one was the most poignant. And y'all not supposed to see my background, but in any case, he also shout out to Mike Jew because him and Jeff Beckham just opened up a new art gallery. So one of the art pieces that I had up a couple of series back or a couple episodes back was Jeff Beckham's piece. And him and Mike Jew together opened up an art gallery. So shout out Mike Jew, man. You do a lot of work in the city for a lot of good people, man, and you definitely got that eye.
Yeah, man. Me and Mike Jew go back to grammar school. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I've been very blessed in the sense that I've been around some very creative people throughout my life, man. And these are people that I've always stuck with. I mean, including y'all. So I mean, this isn't anything new to me. You know what I'm saying? So
thanks, Amon.
you guys are in a very privileged position. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you guys are welcome, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep my name out your mouth.
He wasn't straight
Don't say my name anymore.
King of Harlem shit, you know.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly. Yeah, like fam.
Watch how you speak on my name.
Yeah.
Say
it again, nigga.
What is going on, Hakeem? Damn.
Right. Part 2 coming soon. Coming to America.
Oh,
do yourself a favor though. D out of the mount. Listen to the Jasmine Sullivan though.
Yeah,
I will. I just saw her NPR, so I need to go check that out. Just to get in tune.
Big name. I just saw her NPRs.
No, NPR. It's just a YouTube.
It's some music lingo.
Tiny Desk. No, they do a concert series. NPR is National Public Radio. They do the news, but they also do a music series called Tiny Desk.
Know
Look at the big brain on McKinday. Oh, whoa.
Thanks.
Hey man, look, this is the corner, man. You always gonna learn something, man. I love it, man. Before I let y'all go, we got to give a shout out to always the Facebook Corner Combo podcast page. Steadily growing, steady bringing the right content, and love it. I love how everybody is sharing is caring, letting us know that they are in tune with us on a regular basis. Also, the YouTube page, man, listen here. Something magnificent just happened. The video or the episode with Success Veil, shout out to you again.
What is it at now?
We just broke our own record. We're at 29,000.
Wow.
Dope.
Dope.
It's a lot of views.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that one clip?
No.
The entire show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long ass show. Long as fuck.
Yeah. So
we went deep in that one.
It was hey man.
Doing that shit on purpose, man. Doing that shit on purpose.
First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
We all gonna speed past here. I gotta get ready to teach America's black youth tomorrow.
That's what's up. And
back
you're not
to
school. Do anything but watch the rest of the game.
My son mama said fuck CPS, and she's a CPS teacher. She's like, my son ain't
at CPS either, so
nope.
So
I'm not
again,
signing this shit. Suck it. It's all right.
I seen that too. I was like,
continue to like, share, subscribe, whatever you guys are doing. I love it. It's working. We will continue to be our best. And I don't know. I can't thank you guys enough at the end of the day. You know. So we got the IG page, of course. Just tune in, man. Drop a line. Let us know that you're still rocking with us. And if you guys don't have anything else, you know, I'll go ahead and let you guys be great. Watch the rest of football, drink your Pinnacle, go to sleep. You know, whatever it is that you guys do. Hey, and this is how you know when a bossy is off the Pinnacle. I got to step my game up. Because he's gonna do the most. He's gonna do the most. And you know, I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way now.
that's what it was, man. I think it was the fact that we scheduled an earlier record, and then he had a chance to get back into his debauchery, and so he came out of that feeling a lot different. That's all that was.
That's all that was. No, look, he had been sitting on it all. Whoa, you've been sitting on it all week. Whoa.
Man, in the goddamn show, man.
All right, I'm out of this.
In the show.
I'm out of this.
I didn't say shit though.
You sitting on it all week, man. I'm out, man. Corner Combo. Merch coming soon. Keep rocking with us. Website coming soon. Hello.
Steak and cookies.